Bonjour! This time we have a band from the French part of Canada, Montreal, also Quebec region, but it's not black metal as it so often is with the bands coming from Quebec. Now one could imagine that one band doing death metal about Egypt and Egyptian themes would be enough, that being Nile Band from United States of America, but the answer is no. This one is Shezmu, and it's also doing death metal with Egyptian themes. Well, this time, however, the take is a little bit different, which I guess is something that people would hope, because after all, doesn't really make sense to just blindly copy the things. Here is the CD, and here is the booklet with such a nice cover art, kind of depicting sort of a classic take of gods, fates and all that stuff. Here is the basic recording information, and inside of this thin booklet we will find lyrics in French. So basically French speaking death metal from Canada doing Egyptian themes. Got it, right? Let's go. Let's take a look at the band's Metal Archive site so you can get the basic information while I'll tell you a little bit of this release. As you can see, this one is rather new band. It's only demo and a couple of EPs prior to this full-length album, A Travers, lambeaux, or something in that direction. It's roughly 30 minutes of death metal. But unlike Nile, this is so-called Cavernous death metal, more like very dark in nature, not so polished, not so highly produced in terms of sound, and not technical in nature. So quite different from the stuff what Nile is doing. And there are basically no similarities between these two bands except being death metal and Egypt. And one might think it's a lot, but let's be honest about it, this is closer to bands such as Incantation, Immolation and all that stuff, while not exactly doing that stuff either. It's dark, it's heavy, and it's kind of a traditional, whereas this 30 minutes of an album actually is very justified, because to be honest, if you would go all full album with some 60 minutes with this kind of stuff, it would be easily kind of too much. There is not too much variety, but then again, it's not just one riff album at all. Quite of a interesting release, but still, in my opinion, could actually benefit a little bit more of more nuances, details, variety, and all that stuff. So kind of an interesting take, because it's actually doesn't have this American death metal vibe as in total. I mean, the language and the themes and so forth. But then again, musically, it's not that far of that style. So kind of interesting, but I don't know. I really can't go as far as and as high as these two reviews, going 85. In my opinion, this is closer but better than some kind of a mediocre one. So kind of decent, but still quite far from being this really, really great and superior release. Interesting nevertheless, so give it a shot. You will find links provided in the box below. With that information being said, check it out, and I hope you like it.